Good morning. Mr. Putin's address does not come out of the blue. It is in part a response to the fact that the UN are assembling and that Mr. Zelensky, Biden are both going to address the UN, and Sergei Lavrov is also going to be present. So the stakes are quite high, and the war between Russia and Ukraine will be one of the central issues to be discussed. Now, Putin was supposed to be speaking last night and didn't. Instead, he allowed various leaks to come out that the Donbass area had invited Russia to hold a referendum, or as I think we should be calling it routinely, a plebiscite. The difference between a referendum and a plebiscite is possibly purely about nomenclature, but a plebiscite is the word which was previously favoured by dictators, so I think we should stick to tradition. So these people have, quote, requested a plebiscite, and Putin is going to give them one in the next week, very quickly. But it doesn't take long to organise what is already a de facto result anyway. Nobody is going to be allowed to vote for Ukraine. Yesterday, one person said I shouldn't prejudge. I don't think that person was one of the trolls. I think that person is living in some sort of fantasy world where they assume Putin and his cronies have some degree of dignity and honour. They have none. And more than that, I know I can speak with certainty. About the nature of Russian propaganda, because I have personally experienced it. As for Putin's threat this morning to deploy nuclear weapons against the West, which he sees as, let me pick up the cat, which he sees as the adversary here, that's a serious and a worrying threat. I don't see that it can be avoided. It has to be taken on directly. I don't see that Ukraine can pull back from its current move in trying to regain territory which is its own. And should that territory be declared Russian, then that automatically means Ukraine is invading, quote, Russian territory. Lavrov has already said that is one of the that an invasion of Russian territory would be an excuse for a nuclear standoff. I think Mr. Putin has just ratcheted up the stakes, raised the stakes significantly. It's a very, very sad day. And as for the trolls, who are no doubt going to come out in force, do your worst. I really do not care any longer, whatever your names are. Just go ahead. Go ahead. You're clearly identified, and it's tiresome. And if this is what Putin pays for, you keep doing it, because at least if he's paying you, he's not his money is not going into the arsenal that's going to be attacking Ukraine. Keep at it. Come for me.